Good morning, pre-Ks. Come on in. Find a spot you like a lot. 1, 2, 3. Find a spot you like a lot. Listen to me. Find a spot you like a lot. 3, 2, 1. Find a spot you like a lot. We'll have some fun. I'm so glad you can join us today. Let's find out what day it is. The last time I saw you was Thursday, TH, Thursday, TH, Thursday. The last time I saw you was Thursday, TH, but that's not today. The sun goes down, comes up on a brand new day. What's the new day that comes after Thursday? Think. Monday, Tuesday, there. School days. Wednesday, Thursday, more school days. Friday is the last school day. The weekend comes. The S days are here. You don't have to go to school. After Thursday comes our favorite Friday. Favorite Friday, 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 Friday's at the end of the week. Yes, it's Friday, Friday. Friday's at the end of the week. It is Friday today. The S days are here. I want you to turn off those iPads and all your electronics on the weekend. Get outside, have some fun, ride your bike, ride your scooter, get out there on your playground and enjoy the outside. I hope the weather cooperates. Last time I saw you was the number 16. 16, we're getting up to those high teens. After 16 comes the number 17. 17 comes after 16. Let's take a look at it in my car. How far in my car? When there's a 1 in the front seat and a 7 in the back seat. 1, 7, 1, 7, 17. When there's a 1 in the front seat and a 7 in the back seat. 1, 7, 1, 7, 17. Now this makes sense. These teens make sense. It has a 1 in the front, so it's in the teen family, and a 7 in the back. 17. It gets a lot better when we get further up in the teen families. It is the 17th day of what month? Did you say April? You're correct. Those April showers, lots of them, come your way. They bring the flowers that bloom in May. So don't cry in April when it's raining. We need all that rain to make everything grow, grow, grow. We don't have to put any rainy clouds up today, but it is overcast. That's a lot of clouds in the sky. I just don't know if it's going to rain yet. We'll have to check to see. But we have so many rainy days already in April. I hope we beat the record of 15. Let's find our 3-letter cards today. We're going to mix them up, mix them up, mix them up, mix them up, mix them up. I'm going to mix them high, mix them low, mix them high my back. Mix them, mix them, mix them, mix them up. We're going to mix them, mix them, mix them, mix them up. Ooh, we have another 3-letter family. The A-N-T family. The A-N-T family. Let's make some rhymes in the A-N-T family. Now, there's not 2 vowels here, so this is still a short A. Apple. It does not say its name because there's no vowel at the end. This is a vowel, consonant, consonant family, so it's still the short A. There's Antan, chant, that's like singing with a CH. Slant, SL. Plant, PL. Pants in the A-N-T family. There's ant and chant and slant and plant and pant in the A-N-T family. Those 3-letter families we're working on. Let's stand to say the pledge to the flag. Right hand on your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which this flag stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good job, pre-Ks. Well, happy Friday coming your way. And remember, we're doing our unit on occupations, things that people do. And tomorrow on the S days, I want you talking to your mom and dad about how on Monday you have to do an interview. Kathy's going to send home the 6 questions that we're asking moms and dads about what they do. We can't have them come to Pied Piper this year, I'm sorry to say, to tell us about their jobs. That's lots of fun. But you can find out about your mom and dad's job. You're going to ask them the 6 important questions that begin with the WH words. And then draw a picture of what they look like when they go to work. Send it to Kathy, and we're going to find out what different jobs all our pre-K parents have to make money for their family, for all the things that families need. So I have another mystery guest today. I wonder who's on the Lego table. Let's find out. We're going to have to answer the 6 important questions, the 6 questions about their job. Question number 1, what do you wear? All right, this person, a girl or a boy, because girls or boys can have any jobs they want, this person wears clothes that they don't mind getting dirty. They wear work boots on their feet, no fancy shoes, no tie shoes. They wear work boots, and usually dungaree kind of material because their job can be dirty. Things can get ripped or ruined. A work shirt, a heavy work shirt. A jacket, a heavy jacket if they're outside, because sometimes they're outside too. That's clue number 1. Question number 2, what do they do at their job? Well, they make things. They have tools and they make things out of other materials. That's clue number 2. Ooh, it's getting good. Question number 3, where do they do it? Well, they can do their job outside. They can do their job inside, in a tall office building or a very small store. They can do their job lots of different places. Clue number 3. Number 4. What do they see when they're doing their job? What do they see? Well, if they're outside, they see trees and outdoor things. If they're inside, they see walls and ceilings. So that's what they see, clue number 4. Question 5, what hours do they work? Well, they usually work during the day. A few of these workers can work at night, going into some place and working on the inside at nighttime, but most of them work during the day. That's clue number 5. And number 6, what kind of education do you need to do this job? Do you have to go to college for a long, long time, like a lawyer who has to know all the laws in the nation? Or the person who opens up your heart, who has to know all about your body? Or do you have to just finish high school? That's grade number 12. And maybe go to maybe another year or 2 to learn certain skills and then go right out and practice your job. Let's find out. This person will only go to 12 years of school probably, and then they'll learn on the job. They'll go and work with someone who already does this job and has done it for a long time, and then they'll practice with them before they get good and can do it by themselves. That was clue number 6. Can you guess what it is? Wearing work clothes and boots, and working outside or inside, and working mostly during the day, and not having to go to school for too long, and building things? Did you say a construction worker? Then you are right. I was talking about the construction workers today. The construction workers who wear yellow hard hats because things could fall on their head while they're building office buildings. Have lots of tools around their whole body. They like working with tools. They can work outside and build a tall skyscraper from scratch. They can work inside and put up shelves in your bedroom. They can work at nighttime if they're working to build something in the city with lots of lights on. But most of them work during the daytime. They learn with another construction worker, and then they practice with them until they get really good and they can do it all by themselves. Today's mystery guest was a construction worker. Did you get it right? Good for you. We have some other people to talk about today. I have some figures to show you and see if you can figure out who these people are. I'm going to turn it up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. And see if you can tell what they do by what they're wearing. We said that some jobs, it's easy breezy. When you see a police officer walking down the street, you know, that's a police officer. They can help me. They have on a uniform. Many occupations wear uniforms, but some make it harder. I wanted to show you these people today. These people are not working right now. There's someone who's got a white shirt and a tie. Oh, someone with kind of stripes on them. Someone who's just wearing regular clothes. Can you guess what these people might do? They're not working right now because these things are not traveling much. Pilots, there's no flights going out here now. We are not traveling in large group on planes, but a pilot is someone who enjoys traveling all the time. They take a plane all the way to California, then down to Florida, then up to Maine, then down to New York. They travel with large groups of people who are going to visit friends or family, or maybe just going to work on a plane or a train or a bus. These people provide transportation. Taxi drivers, limo drivers. They're not working right now because we're not traveling places in large groups. But these are people who like to move around all day long. They wouldn't be happy sitting in an office or behind a desk. They like moving and doing things. They're transportation people, and they help us move around and go to different places. Check these figures out. What do you think these people do? No, I see a book in their hands. Yeah, they wear nice clothes. Not always a uniform, but carrying books. Librarians, teachers. These are people who are working from home right now because the schools are closed, the libraries are closed. But they usually dress up a little bit. Their jobs are not fancy, but they want to look nice. They want their students to look at them and to like the colors they're wearing. Sometimes they have to wear a uniform or a logo like Kathy always wears for the Pied Piper School, where they have a name tag around their neck. Teachers, those are workers who are working at home right now. And people who dress like this, it's called semi-professional. They want to look good because they usually work in an office building. They usually go out and meet people, so they need to look good. They need to wear nice clothing. Men who wear suits and jackets and ties. Maybe your dad wears fancy clothes to go to work. Women who wear dresses or heels or fancy leggings or stockings or get very dressed up. Sometimes when you work in an office on computers or you're meeting with people, you have to wear office attire or professional looking clothing. That's something to think about too when you pick a job, if you like to dress up or not. These people are all working from home right now, people who work in offices, who work on computers, who usually go out and meet people. They have to do that all online now, just like we're doing online learning. They have to meet with their customers and their clients online. That might be something your moms and dads are doing now too, talking to people on their computer, meeting them on Facebook or FaceTiming them, because these people cannot go into the office right now. But they like to dress up. Those are people who work in offices. And our story today is the ABCs of jobs. Oh boy, the ABCs of jobs. Let's get this all set up so you can see the pictures nice and clear. How's that? I'm getting pretty good at this, huh? I hope not too good, so I'm ready for you to be back here. I'd much rather sit and read you the story. All right, the ABCs of jobs. By Roger Priddy. Pictures by Richard Brown. A is for airplane pilot. I fly the planes that take you all over the world. I steer the plane and control how high and how fast it goes. Every day I make sure my passengers, the people on my plane, get to where they need to go quickly and safely. A is for airline pilot. B is for builder. I help to build things like roads and houses. I drive a big digger to clear the ground and move dirt and rocks. Building things can be dirty and dangerous, which is why I wear tough clothes and a hard hat. You can read this part with me. B is for builder. Good job. C is for chef. Chef. Lots of people eat in my restaurant every day, and I work in the kitchen to prepare and cook delicious meals for my customers. I wear a special uniform and keep my kitchen very, very clean. C is for chef. D is for dentist. It's my job to help you keep your teeth and gums healthy so that you always have a nice smile. I take x-rays of your teeth to make sure you don't have cavities or holes, and I fix them if you do. D is for dentist. E is for executive. I work in the city and run a big company. I make decisions and help the people who work for me make the company successful. I'm always meeting people, so I have to dress professionally. E is for executive. F is for firefighter. My job can often be very dangerous. When there is an emergency, I drive the fire truck there as quickly as possible. Besides rescuing people and putting out fires, I also save lives by teaching people about fire prevention. F is for firefighter. G is for golf pro. I work at the golf course and teach people how to play golf. I show them how to choose the correct golf club and how to hit the ball in the right direction. I also teach them the rules of the game. G is for golf pro. H is for helicopter pilot. I fly a police helicopter. From the air, I can see criminals and tell the police on the ground where they are hiding. My helicopter takes off very quickly and can land in a very small space. I use my radio to talk to my co-pilot and the team on the ground. H is for helicopter pilot. I is for illustrator. An illustrator has to be very good at drawing. I draw pictures for children's books. I make rough sketches first and show them to the author before doing the final artwork. I keep my illustrations safe in a portfolio. I is for illustrator. J is for jockey. Riding in a horse race is very exciting, but it takes a lot of training to be the fastest. There are racetracks all over the country, so a jockey gets to travel a lot. When I race, I wear colorful clothes called silks. J is for jockey. K is for karate instructor. I'm a black belt karate instructor. I teach children and adults the art of self-defense. Through training, they learn how to punch, strike, kick, and block, and gain self-confidence and determination. K is for karate instructor. L is for landscape gardener. It's my job to make people's gardens and yards look beautiful. I cut lawns and trim hedges and plant many colorful flowers and bushes. L is for landscape gardener. O is for obstetrician. I am a doctor who helps women have their babies. I take care of pregnant women and use special equipment to check their baby is growing well. It makes me feel good to bring a new baby into the world safely. O is for obstetrician. P is for police officer. I patrol the streets to make sure you're safe, so there is no crime when I'm around. I also direct traffic and help at the scene of an accident. P is for police officer. Q is for quarterback. As a football quarterback, I'm the leader of the team, and it's my job to call the plays. A quarterback has to be really good at throwing the ball and getting a touchdown. Q is for quarterback. R is for race driver, racing driver. Racing a car can be dangerous, but it's also very exciting. I have to concentrate very hard if I want to win. When I'm not racing, I do tests on my car to make sure it goes as fast as it can go. R is for racing driver. S is for scuba diver. I teach people how to dive and swim underwater. I wear a rubber suit to keep me warm and a special mask and an air tank so that I can breathe underwater. My flippers help me to swim fast. S is for scuba diver. T is for teacher. I teach students in an elementary school. Some are good at reading, spelling, or math, and others are better at art, singing, or sports. I encourage them to try their best at everything they do. T is for teacher. U is for U.S., United States, U.S. Coast Guard. I use my fast boat to respond to emergencies on the water, often when the sea is rough and dangerous. I help people who are lost, give first aid if there's an accident, and teach people about water safety. U is for U.S., United States Coast Guard. V is for vet. If you love animals and you like hard work, then this is the job for you. I treat sick pets and help them get better. People have all kinds of pets, so I work on snakes and lizards as well as cats and dogs. V is for vet, veterinarian. W is for welder. I use my hot welding iron to melt and join together pieces of metal. Welders help build machines, trucks, and ships. I wear a face mask and protective clothing so that I don't get burned. W is for welder. X is for xylophonist. I play in a big orchestra in the percussion section. I strike wooden bars with my mallets and notes come out on the pipes. X is for xylophonist. Y is for yoga teacher. Yoga is a form of exercise and relaxation. I teach people how to stretch their muscles and become stronger and more flexible. I watch carefully to make sure my students don't hurt themselves. Y is for yoga instructor. Z is for zookeeper. I take care of the animals at the zoo and make sure they have enough food and water. I check that they're healthy and that their homes are clean. I like to tell kids all about the animals at the zoo. Z is for zookeeper. Wow, those are a lot of different jobs we saw today. A lot of different jobs and occupations. And these are all the people that made the book. One was the author. The author comes up with the idea and the books for the book and writes the words. 2, the designer. The designer decides how the pictures and the words should look on each page. 3 is the editor. The editor organizes the photo shoots and checks that the words are right. 4, the photographer. The photographer takes the pictures. 5, the manager. He works out how many books will be printed and what the price will be. 6, production. The production manager decides which printer to use and makes sure that the book is delivered on time. 7 is the printer. The printer works at the factory that prints and makes the books. 8 is the sales representative. The sales rep tells and visits stores to tell them about the book and persuades them to order lots of copies. 9 is the store owner. The store owner displays the book for you to buy. And 10 is the customer. Reading the book is the best job of all. What a great story about the ABCs of jobs. And I hope you noticed that some of the pictures were girls, some of the pictures are boys, because boys and girls can be any job they want. And it gave us lots to think about the jobs that are out there to do.